Well, I'm sitting in the car tucked away because I'm looking for something, right? I was saying this on another video. This might be part 1 of 2, part 2 of 2, or a standalone video. Now, this won't be a standalone video. It'll either be part 1 of 2 or part 2 of 2. But I'm going bomb hunting again. Right. So this is actually the second hunt I'm doing, but it may well be the first video. All will become clear. So I'm going to go back in time to the 1940s. See you soon. Bye. But what I mean is, not bye. I'll see you in a minute, if you know what I mean. Keep watching. It might be interesting. It could be disaster. We'll see what happens. See you in a second. So I'm now standing roughly in the middle. Let's do a quick 360 from the entrances, through the massive walls, through to the tunnels with the double tiered entrances, background. There's a pillbox up there, and back to where we were. This, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Llanberis Bomb Store. So, what can I tell you about it? Well, it was commissioned in 1939 and it was built on design, I think somewhere in Derbyshire or somewhere like that. There was a similar sort of design and it was made to be fantastic. However, as you can imagine, nothing to do with HS2 or anything, but just remember HS2. When it was being built, the Treasury decided that it was too expensive. So they made them economise somewhat. However, they put masses of slate on top of those arch panels that we can see. That's important, that. Probably about 40 foot of it. 40 foot slate. Slate, although it's meant to be lightweight roofing material, it's not that lightweight when you got 40 foot of it, you know, above your head. So, courtesy of the wonderful Treasury penny pinching, on the 25th of January 1942, the roof collapsed under all the weight of all the slate. There were 14,000 tons of bombs, which is about 14% of bombs that we had at the time in World War II, all stuck underneath that. So this place became very much like a World War II equivalent to HS2, a white elephant. But let's go and have a look around and see what we can still see to this day. So here I am, back at the Llanberis Bomb Store. Hopefully this time I won't get disturbed. I don't know how much you can see. So this is the original tracks where the bombs would come into the shelter, sorry, the store, from the main line down by Llanberis. I'm not going any further because of safety. I'd like to go further, but I'm on my own, it's not safe. So we can come through here. Oh dear. So out we come into the sunlight. Here you can see there one set of tracks. There's the other set of tracks. This is a huge arena, and some of the architecture reminds me of, for some reason, the Royal Festival Hall in the South Bank. I don't know why. Here would have been another entrance, or the other entrance. Again, leading from Pardon. Much shorter tunnel, this one. There we go. So that takes us down to the side of the lake and the old railway line. See, it's quite wet down there. Proper concreted. Marvellous. So the bombs would have been brought in, and they're stored on 2 floors, 2 levels. Here's a platform that you can see. Quite where they unload, I don't know. Now, I did try and give us some semblance of height. We'll give it a go. Let's see what we get. Now, I don't know if this will work. What I was trying to tell you was, I'm about 5'6" in old money. I think it's about 165 in metric, just to give you a comparison of the height. But obviously Mike didn't pick it up. So here we go along the tracks. So there we have tunnel that side, tunnel that side, and it would have come into this. This would have been covered, okay, with lots of different compartments. You can see some of them at the end. I'm trying to wide angle it so you can appreciate the size. So there's your 2 tunnels. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 arches. There's someone coming down. Clearly not on my own. There would have been coming into the platforms. So the upper level was arched, the lower levels weren't. As I said, almost like a civic pond here. Okay, so there's our 2 floors. It does remind me a lot. It does remind me a lot of the Festival Hall in the South Bank, and I don't know why. So you can imagine the train tracks coming in, unloading. Remember, this would have been all undercover. Ugh. Suddenly it's very cold, very cold. And inside, this is what it's like. And I've got to be careful because I'm relying on what I can see here on the camera. Lots of graffiti. Still, over there, you've still got the trucks coming in for loading and unloading. And here we get to, there's no apparent steps. As you can see there, it's like this. No apparent steps. Look at that pitch darkness. Now I do know that if you go further in, and there's not an awful lot further, but if you do go further in, you see the stuff on the floor here, then you can find a lift shaft and some other equipment. But we're not, at the moment, seeing anything. Electricity that's been brought in. It's a shame, isn't it? It's been messed around with. Now I do know that up near some of these entrances there are signs and symbols that relate to the original setup. Here we are, a little bit further down. You can hear running water, you can see there the ceiling's beginning to decay. It's pitch black. Isn't it funny how it seems so bright over there? Well, there's a reason for that. I haven't got really the facility to do it, but essentially that goes through to another little tunnel, which I believe goes out to the next hall underneath Fourth Clegger, or Thorn Clegger, whichever way you want to call it. What's amazing is just how this is. What's that? There we go. Wasn't that dark in there? Yeah, you can see it down, but not across anywhere. So these are more bits of storage. You can see it's quite wet down there. Right, see you in a minute. There's another entrance there that's had a door to it. down here. There we go. Right. Let's just have a view from here. Now I'm going to hazard a guess here, right? And it is a guess, but I'm going to suggest that all this slate is part of the debris from the collapse back in 42. This is just me walking out that last tunnel. Right,